You know the problem with, quote, good volunteers? They're always so busy, right? They're busy doing all these other things. How do I get them? Here's what you do. You just ask them. You know, if you're a children's ministry leader, if you're a pastor, youth pastor, you know that volunteers, Sam Chan says, are the lifeblood of your ministry. You stop and think about it, it's true. You've got to have volunteers. Well, how do I get the good volunteers? You know the problem with, quote, good volunteers? They're always so busy, right? They're busy doing all these other things. How do I get them? Here's what you do. You just ask them. You ask them. I was with a pastor friend earlier in the week, and we were talking about an old Bill Hybels book. And I remember in that book, Bill Hybels talks about making the big ask. And I wrote about this principle in the Volunteer Code book. The principle of the big ask is there are people that will help you in your ministry, but they need to be asked. And it's a big ask when you ask them, because they're normally people that are already busy. They might be serving in other ministries. They might have 2 jobs. They might have a bunch of kids. But you know, they're like the dream volunteer. And to get them, you have to ask. You have to make the big ask. So listen, think about your ministry. What are some of those big positions that you've got to fill? You might be thinking, man, I wish I had an assistant. I wish we had a preschool coordinator. We're gearing up for the winter, and we need this person. And God brings somebody to your mind, and you're like, I don't know if they'd ever do it. Just ask. All right, present the vision, build a relationship, and ask. That doesn't mean they're going to say yes. But I'm telling you, those high-capacity leaders and volunteers, they're not going to come to you because they're busy. You need to go to them. So get out of your office, get away from your computer screen, go talk to people. Cast the vision, build relationships, and start asking. You'll be amazed what happens.